I know you guys take every game seriously and focus on yourselves and all that, but getting back into ACC play, is there some excitement about that?
Definitely. We haven't really harped too much on it, just about being another ACC game, but I feel like we're still preparing the same way, probably even harder, just to correct mistakes and stuff like that we did have last game. And I feel like a lot of the opponents that we have been playing has been able to do things on our defense just because it's our fault, really. I feel like they haven't competed us, but we just need to capitalize on our opportunities that we do get. And I feel like we should be fine. We're a little shaky right now, but we're getting into it.
Jimbo said coaches weren't thrilled with the tackling.
Oh, definitely not. We weren't either. I feel like that's why we're going to get better, just because our players held everybody else accountable for their mistakes. I know I missed a tackle. I was very hard on myself about that. Got a few little assignment things that we still got to clean up. I mean, it's a matter of want to right now, just as of wanting to really buy into the defense and things like that. But I feel like after our little chit chat on Sunday, I feel like everybody's really just getting into it now. It has to change. We can't keep going at the same rate.
The tackles, is it a technique thing, or is it a focus thing, or a little bit of both?
I couldn't even tell you really. I mean, I feel like tackling is one of our strong things of our defense. I feel like people just really weren't that focused in. That's for myself. I probably wasn't as focused on tackling like I should have been. But I mean, that's just football right there. You got to capitalize on everything you get blessed with. So we'll see how it goes.
Terrence, you've got a lot on defense, a lot of freshmen that are playing a lot this year. Obviously, Jalen back there with you guys, Marcus Thomas got in a lot, DeMarcus Walker started some.
Yes.
Just about how those guys that be able to play with you guys and play effectively so quick.
I feel like those guys, everybody who's playing on that field with that defense, I feel like they're able to do that because we hold a certain standard this year as of how we're going to play, how aggressive we're going to play, and people knowing the playbook. And I feel like that's why those guys are able to come in and contribute like they are. But just holding a standard as of, it doesn't matter who's in there. It doesn't matter if it's a vet or it's a young guy. We don't want the standard to change any. Like, we expect the same out of everybody on that defense if you get the chance to step on the field.
What does it say about the coaching staff? It doesn't matter if you're a veteran. I mean, if a guy comes in and he's playing better than you in practice, he's going to play. I mean,
really, if you can play, you can play. I mean, they give you the playbook. It's your, I guess, your choice to learn it as best as you can and give all your effort out there when you do get the opportunity. But I feel like everybody just needs to step up, including myself. We just got to play at a whole higher level right now.
What kind of level do you feel like you're playing at? You look at the numbers, and they're really good numbers, but it seems like some teams in the first quarter have been able to establish some drives against you guys.
I mean, it's just out of the fact of not being satisfied. I mean, even though it's looking good, we still don't feel like that's our best. And, I mean, that's what's going to keep us getting better this year as a defense or as a team as a whole. But just not being satisfied, I feel like that right there can take you far.
What takes in the first quarter, you guys haven't necessarily been dominant. You've kept them out of the end zone, but haven't been dominant. But it seems like from like the second quarter to the fourth quarter, you guys kind of take control of the game. What is it? Just Jimbo said he thought it was maybe more settling down than just definitely. Adjustments.
I feel like that is too. We just gotta. I think we go out there a little bit nervous or just a little bit too amped up or something like that. But I feel like we definitely just gotta buckle down a little bit more, because having those teams that are running on us and getting some of those plays, I feel like better teams are going to try to expose that, and that's something we really talked about just as players, that we can't keep allowing that to happen.
Right. And this team in particular, Boston College, they do like to run it, and they like to run it straight up the middle of that big kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've gotten to watch them much, but
we've seen it last year, but I mean, they like to run it and we like to hit, so we'll see how that works out.
It's been a while since you guys have scored on defense. What did that do for the confidence when you saw Telvin take that fast break?
Oh, it was definitely good, because a lot of people in practice say he can't catch. I mean, I'm not going to say anything because I dropped a couple myself, but I mean, just seeing him be able to make that play and just having that experience out there, knowing what's going on, and him just taking it to the house, I felt like it was really good. It definitely sparked us up a little bit more, like, hey, get your head in the game, let's go. But Telvin's a great player. He's going to continue to make plays like that, but I feel like we all want to make plays like that. And we shouldn't have to have someone do that to get that defense going and get the energy going. We should already have that from the get-go.
As talented as you guys already feel like you should have more of those at this point from the
season?
Oh,
definitely. I mean, but that's just capitalizing on opportunity. There's some things that we do mess up on where it takes away from plays, like where we can't make the plays. So as long as everybody buy in and do their job, which is what we harp on a lot, I feel like we'll be fine.
What's it like for guys that not only freshmen but guys that haven't played in a couple of years, like Jacoby and Chris, who have struggled with some things, or get back on the field? What's it like for you guys to see those guys work back into the rotation?
It's definitely good because those are our brothers. We don't ever want to see them hurt or just out of the game. Period. We feel like we want everybody out there to contribute, and just seeing those guys get in the game and actually making plays and stuff like that feels real good because we want everybody to just shine, and they're doing a good job right now. They're working hard every day, so they're going to continue to make plays.
With Jacoby, how did he handle? He was such a big part of the defense, and then pretty much missed 2 years. How did he handle that whole 2-year process?
I know it was hard on him. It was hard on us seeing him have to go through that, but I feel like he handled it very well. He still worked out hard, like he was still playing. He still learned the playbook. He was still, every chance he got to even step on the field, he went hard. So I feel like he's going to take the opportunities that's given to him, and he's going to make the most of it.
I know every class comes in and is proud of their class, but what did you see of this freshman defensive class, like Matthew Thomas and some of these guys, and the way they're contributing early, Jalen and Levenberry and all these guys?
I feel like what's getting them on the field is just being very comfortable. They don't let the pace of the game or just the coaches or the plays, they don't let that get to them much. They're just being very comfortable and just really buying into the defense and listening to us also as we're giving them help, not just, I'm doing my own thing, like I'm on the field. Like they're actually listening to us and getting tips and stuff like that. And I feel like all that together is just really what's making them play so well.
You talked about everyone being held to the same standard, but is there a guy among you vets who takes it upon himself to teach the young guys, like, this is the standard that we expect you to play at, whether it be you or someone like Marcus? Or
I feel like each seg has their own person that really sets the standard for that. Telvin obviously of the defense as a whole, but he definitely gets on the linebackers, the young guys too, about playing well and knowing what they have to do and not fooling around and really just taking it serious. Me and Joyner as well with our group, and there's a few guys in the D-line that really lead by example, but just pretty much my thing with our seg is I really tell them not to just take this for granted, because any play could be the end of your career. It's not guaranteed whatsoever, so why waste it playing around, And I feel like they really took a hold of that. I didn't get on them much about learning the plays and stuff like that, because I feel like just saying this isn't guaranteed, I feel like that right there is enough drive to get them to want to do that. So it's just a matter of want to right now. We just got to, I feel like we're going to play at a higher level this week, because we're not going to allow anything less. But we'll be fine. We'll be good.